Hi there, welcome to the first edition of Inspired Living. I created this e-newsletter because I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible love their homes and live a happier life. And so I thought that, normally what I do is I send a blog post about, tips or how-tos for your home. And I'm going to continue to do that, but I also want to pop in bi-weekly just to give you some quick tips just to enhance your everyday living. And so that's why I'm here today. So the newsletter format is meant to be short and sweet, so I'll just get right down to it. So first, I'm going to just start with a design tip. If you are part of a busy family, you're a busy mother, father, whoever, and you have kids, I want to tell you that the best way to furnish your home is with performance fabrics and washable rugs. While the kids are young, especially, just because you're going to get more longevity out of those pieces and you're going to enjoy them more if you're not afraid to use them. So, letting your kids onto the sofa with popcorn occasionally is not so scary if you have a performance grade fabric. And worrying about spills and such if you have a washable rug. So, some fabrics to look out for would be like, Sunbrella, Krypton, olefin, even polyester blends. A lot of them are quite cleanable, so keep your eye out for those. And then, in terms of washable rugs, you can find them pretty much anywhere these days. But one company that I really like is Ruggable. They have a ton of patterns, colors, and they're affordable. So check out that company. And then the next thing I wanted to talk to you about is just things that are happening in the world today and how they've sort of inspired me in one particular way. So, as an example, these devastating California fires. It's so heartbreaking. I can't even imagine I can imagine what these people are going through, but they've lost their homes, they've lost their belongings, they've lost their neighborhoods where they made happy memories. It's just so, so sad. But one thing good that has come from all of this is that, over the last few years, there's been a lot of division. And one thing that has come out of this is that all of these people, left or right, whatever the differences may be, are all coming together to help one another. And that is just so inspiring. So I'm loving seeing that. So just wanted to point out that there's always something good in the bad, You just have to look for it. So, and then I also want to share a bi-weekly recipe with you, something to make your life easier. I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to think of, oh, what should I make, for supper tonight? And are the kids going to like it? And so this is a quick and easy recipe of my own that I love. It's very tasty, and you can modify it slightly to make it more kid friendly. It's actually in the e-newsletter. I'm not going to go through it with you right now because it'll just take too long, but it's there for your enjoyment. And also wanted to tell you about a song I'm loving right now. I love music. Most of my posts include music because I love music so much. And a song that I'm loving right now, which is kind of perfect for what's going on in the world, is called Stand By Me. I'm sure you know it, by Benny King, but the version that I'm loving is by Dave Fenley. It's just so good. His voice is so soulful, and it just feels like a warm, comfortable blanket. And so I'm loving it. So you should check that out. And I've linked it in the e-newsletter if you want to check it out. And then lastly, I just want to tell you about a book I'm reading. So I love to read. Actually, I love to listen. So actually, growing up, I thought I hated reading, as I would always fall asleep or I'd get distracted, and then I'd have to reread what I just read. And so I actually never read, hardly ever, except for school. And then as an adult, having kids and starting a business, I was like, oh, I need to learn how to do all these things that I don't know how to do. And so I would have to read, but I was so tired. So I started listening to audiobooks because I could listen to them while I was folding laundry, while I was putting my makeup on, you know, cooking, whatever, and still being present with the kids. And so, well, not present, but you know what I'm saying. And I discovered how much I love reading, listening to audiobooks. So I listen to them all the time. And this is a favorite of mine. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics. And I just want to read a little excerpt from it for you. And so here's the excerpt. There's so much goodness in this book, but this is just one in particular that I thought was appropriate for today's e-newsletter. So here it is. Happiness is a mental habit, a mental attitude, and if it is not learned and practiced in the present, it is never experienced. It cannot be made contingent upon solving some external problem. When one problem is solved, another problem appears to take its place. Life is a series of problems. If you are to be happy at all, you must be happy, period, not just because of. This passage just reminded me that happiness isn't something that we wait for. It's something that we choose. And even in the midst of challenges, like I'm thinking of my own life here, but everybody experiences challenges. I just want to say that my advice is I know it's hard when you're in it, but as soon as you can muster I don't know what the word is, but as soon as you can muster the energy to reflect on something that could have something positive in it, look for it. Because in my experience, if you look really hard, you will find something good. So anyway, that's it. Short and sweet. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to, like I said, pop in bi-weekly just with a few little tidbits that will hopefully enhance your life. And feel free to contact me back. I would love to hear from you. Living in this virtual world is a little bit lonely at times. And so I'm open to making connections, and I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day. Bye for now.